Hi everyone, and welcome to another Phonics Fun video. Today we're going to practice what sound Y makes when it's at the end of a word. Okay, so Y at the end of words makes one of these sounds here. So it either says I, like in the word fly, or it either says E, like in the word happy. Now, when you come to words, you're now going to think, well, which sound do I use? If I don't know the word already, am I going to say I or am I going to say E? Okay, so lucky you have options. So either one, you're going to just practice the words that you do know, whether they say I or E at the end. A lot of you have some that you know already, and you know what sound that Y makes. You can either try each sound, so you get to a word, you notice that Y at the end, but that one might give you trouble because say we get to the word buy and you try the E sound instead, you might read B, and that's not the word. So then we have another option here, which might be way better, and that's called the syllable rule. Okay, so what's a syllable? So a syllable is a part of a word or a beat. So you're going to put your hand under your chin, just like this picture here. Yes, you're going to look like a model. And we're going to feel the beat of each word as we say it. So remember, syllables are parts of a word or the beat. So basically, keep your hand under your chin. Every time that my chin touches the top of my hand, okay, that's a syllable. So as I read these words, I'm going to notice how many times my chin hits my hand as my mouth is moving, okay? So hand really close under my chin, I'm going to say bat. So that was one time, which means it's one syllable or beat. Try, so that it hit my chin hit my hand one time, so that's one syllable. Now I have the word handy. Handy. So here I have two beats or two syllables. So again, syllables are the parts of a word. So then what's the syllable rule? So if the word has one syllable and it ends in Y, the Y will say I. If it has more than one syllable or beat, so as you're reading it, your chin keeps hitting your hand or hits it more than once, that Y usually says E. So again, one syllable, Y says I. More than one, Y says E. The way I like to remember is if it's a shorter word, or if I go by that syllable rule, if one person, I, and one person, so Y says I, one syllable. Okay, you are going to read the word that ends in Y. You have options here, so if you know what sound it makes already, awesome. If you don't, I encourage you to use the syllable rule we just practiced. So remember, one syllable, Y says I, one person. And again, you will be timed here. So here's your first one. Remember that Y is either saying I or E. Go for it. Awesome. Okay. So this word here, I noticed that it's a shorter word. So my thought is I'm going to use that I sound for the Y at the end. Let's try it. I, sky. Oh, that's a word. There we go. All right, let's try this one. And just a hint that this A is going to say its name. And time. So that A is saying its name. Let's see. Lay z I. That doesn't work. Lazy? No. Lay z. Lazy. Putting my hand under my hand. Putting my hand under my chin. Lazy. So I notice my chin hits my hand 2 times. That means it's 2 syllables here. All right, do this one. Okay, and time. So with this word here, that TR says tr. So tr, and I notice it's a shorter word. So I'm going to try the I sound. Tr, I, try. Yes. So that is the word. Let's try another. All right. So that CR is going to say cur. All right, loves, and time. So CR says cur. I'm going to try the I sound again. I notice it's a shorter word. Usually about 3 letters counts as a short, 2 to 3 letters counts as a short word. Okay, so cry, cry. That is how we would say it. If you did it, awesome job. Let's keep practicing. Ooh, I will give you a hint. This one is longer, and that CH you should definitely know. 15 seconds. And time. Okay. So I'm going to actually sound out each part here. So CH says ch, air, re, ch, airy, cherry. Now I knew to use that E sound for the Y because it's a longer word. Also, putting my hand right under my chin, let's feel for those syllables. Let's see if I'm right. Remember, more than one, it's going to say E. Cherry, cherry. I felt 2 beats. How many did you feel? So that means I'm going to use that E sound at the end. Awesome job. All right, try this one. This one is a longer word. Remember, I said 2 or 3 letters. It's short. Any more than that, you're going for a different sound. Okay, so remember, 2 or 3 letters, it's a shorter word. This one's longer. So I'm not going to be trying the I sound. I'm actually going to try the E sound. Okay, so silly, silly, silly. All right, let's put my hand under my chin, feel for those syllables. Silly. 2. Try this one. Notice it's long. And time. Okay, so sounding this out, we have pretty, pretty, pretty. I noticed too, because it's a longer word, that Y makes the E sound again. Ooh, try this one. So remember what I said about how many letters short words have? Wonder what sound you'll use. And time. All right, so sounding each one out. I notice it's a shorter word, so that tells me I'm going to use that I sound for the Y. So, I, my. Awesome. Okay, let's do another. All right, try this one. Notice that it is longer. Might be helpful for this one to look for little words that you know. Sound it out. And try that Y sound. All right, loves. So, looking at this word here, I do notice it's longer, so that gives me a hint. The Y will say E. So, sounding this out. Bag. Notice I said look for the little words you might see in here. Some of you might already know bag. Now you just have to add the last bit to it. So, baggy. Baggy. All right, let's try that syllable rule. Baggy. Baggy. 2 syllables. So yes, that Y will say E. Ooh, this is a fun one. Okay, so this word here, again, notice it's longer, so that Y will make the E sound. So let's sound this out. And E. Andy. Candy. Okay, let's double check. I'm not exactly sure. Let's put our hand right under our chin like a model. And you're going to say the word so you can feel the syllables. Candy. Candy. 2 beats. So yes, that Y says E. Try this one. Okay, so this word here, let's just sound it out. So again, it's a longer word, so that already tells me that Y is going to make the E sound. Let's try it out. B, n, knee. B, knee. Bunny. Put your hand under your chin. Bunny. 2 syllables, so that Y definitely makes that E sound. All right, and now we're up to our challenge. So you have 2 options here. 1, you can either come up with 5 more words that end in Y and try to come up with ones that use both sounds. So words that end in Y that say I, words that end in Y that say E, or you can go onto Epic and have your own little scavenger hunt the next time you're reading a book for words that end in Y. So you're going to read as you look through. You're going to notice after you read a page if you see any words that end in Y and what sound is that Y making. So thank you so much for practicing with me today. This is tons of fun. Tune in tomorrow for another Phonics Fun video.